everyone, and welcome back to As They Grow Up. This is Samantha, and today I'm going to be talking about why I love homeschooling, so stay tuned. So guys, a few months ago I posted a video as to the reasons why we chose to homeschool, and I'm going to link that right up there in case you missed it. But the big question that I get all the time is, okay, we know why you're homeschooled, but what do you love about it? You know, what are some things that you really love about homeschool? And don't get me wrong, guys, we have our days. We have days where I just want to pull my hair out. We have tears, we have anger, we have frustration. We have it all. But I seriously wouldn't change it for anything. So why? Why would I not change it? Well, first and foremost is one of the things that I love most about homeschooling is being able to spend time with my children. And I mean quality time with my children. I get them from the time they wake up in the morning until the time they go to bed at night. I am with them pretty much 7 days a week. Yes, it can be tough, but I love it. I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't have it any other way. Being someone who's been on both sides with homeschool and public school, as those who follow us know that my girls went to public school, and it was hard. I mean, you don't get that time with them. At that point in our lives, there was no other option but to send them to regular school. I was not able to stay home, and I was not able to homeschool them. But when you look at the big picture, I was putting them on the bus at like 7 o'clock in the mornings because I was going to a job and they were going to school. They would get home and go to a grandparents off the bus, and I was getting home at 5:30. So by the time I got home, we did homework, we ate dinner. I really didn't get to spend a lot of time with them in a day, and I missed that. I missed out on that. So for me, one of the main reasons why I love homeschooling is being able to spend time with them. Through the good, the bad, and the ugly, we are together, but I love it. So that is my number one reason. Number two reason would have to be curriculum, the freedom to choose our curriculum. To me, that's a big one because not all children learn the same way. And so I really like being able to choose our curriculum, and I do always choose a faith-based curriculum because that's important to me. Obviously, that is not something they would get in public school. They could get the faith-based if we did choose to send them to a Christian school. However, that's not what we chose to do, and I love being able to choose that curriculum. And I also love the freedom to say, this is not working for us. So let's put this curriculum aside and let's find something that is working. As we all know, if they were in regular school, that would not be an option. They would be doing what everyone else was doing, whether it worked for them or not. And just with, you know, my two boys and even my girls, there were things that they could work out a problem in a different manner. And I even remember this in school. I could figure the answer, but if it wasn't done correctly the way that a particular teacher wanted that done, then it was wrong. So not everyone thinks the same. Not everyone figures out the same things the same way. And so I like having the ability to pick and choose my curriculum on what works best for my boys. Now, obviously, the same curriculum doesn't always work for both boys. And at that time, we do explore different options, but I do love that freedom. So number two would have to be the freedom to choose our own curriculum. Number three is, for me, is having that aha moment. And I'm not even kidding. When you have worked a week on trying to help them to learn something, and you know, sometimes it just doesn't click. I mean, I'm the same way. I can look at something and it's just, I'm not getting it, and I'm not getting it. But after you spend time, whether it be 3 hours or all week or a month, and then they get it, and that look on their face that, yes, I figured it out, to me, that is worth it. That is something I love. I love the look on their face when they are learning something new and they get it. You know, so that to me is, I don't know, irreplaceable. I just love that. So when they get those aha moments, those are just amazing. And we get those a lot, especially with having two younger ones, and we're doing that, and I love it. Another thing that I really love about homeschooling is the flexibility. If we have an emergency come up, or if we have something that comes up, we can halt what we're doing in our homeschool, and we can take care of it, and then we can start back. Yes, in North Carolina, we do have to keep up with our days in attendance, but that's okay because we're not set Monday through Friday from 8 to 3. So we can choose our schedule. If we go to the doctor for an appointment, you know, we can go early morning before everything's crowded because we have that flexibility. And then when we come back, we do school. If we choose to go on a vacation in September, that's okay because we'll just do our school when we get back. So the flexibility of saying, it's a beautiful day today, let's move our school outside. Let's do school outside, or let's go to the park and do school, or you know what, let's take an extended lunch and have a picnic. So having that flexibility is something that I really, really love with our homeschool. And I'm going to say that if they ever decided to go back into regular school, and it's totally their choice, I would miss that flexibility that I have with them. So that is something else that I love about homeschooling, is having the flexibility. Another thing that I love about homeschooling is, I mentioned before, we do faith-based homeschooling. And so that is important to me, and I really love that. I love that we can pray during school. I love that we can do Bible study during school. I love that I'm able to teach science from a creation standpoint. I love that I'm able to, when we do our history, that I can teach them that our country was founded on biblical beliefs. So I like having that ability and the freedom to bring the Bible into our homeschool. So that is something that I really love about homeschooling, is being able to bring the Bible and prayer and God into our school. So that is something that I really love about homeschooling. Another thing that I really love about homeschooling is field trips. Oh my gosh, I love going on field trips. And sometimes it's just me and the boys that go on the field trips. Sometimes we go on with our family, and as a family trip, and I love that. Field trips is something that we work into our homeschool because it's important. I really want them to have that hands-on and to be able to experience things. And we try to go, whether it be with just our family or just the boys and I, or with our homeschool group. It's really fun to try to go on a field trip or a learning experience at least twice a month. So I really, really love that part of homeschool, to be able to do that hands-on and learning and experiencing the real world. So that is another thing that I really love about homeschooling. Another thing that I really love about homeschooling is that I am raising individuals. I am raising someone who doesn't feel they need to follow the crowd, or they don't need to do what this other person's doing. They are themselves. If they want to go out and do this, that's fine, because that's what they want to do. And it gives them the ability to be free thinkers and to do what they want to do, and to not have to worry about what peers might think or anything like that. So having that and being able to raise them that way is very important to me. And you know what? If we want to, and to have the ability to just break out and dance whenever you want. I mean, come on, who gets the chance to do that at school? So anyway, those are some of the things that I love about homeschooling. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day.